Good morning, Ruby.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good, good. Well, for all of Team Hope, my name is Jennifer Brunner, and I am here this morning with Hope participant Ruby Ferguson. She is been in the Hope program, and she has an interesting journey with her on her road to earning a college degree. I understand, Ruby, that you started your program in 1995. But
Yes.
you've had some challenges along the way. Do you want to tell us all about that?
So, yes, ma'am. So, I originally started school in 95. I went to A&T for about 2 years. I was on an ROTC scholarship, but then I didn't lose all of the weight that they wanted me to lose during that time. So, I got kind of kicked out of the program. And because I was going to an out-of-state school, my mom couldn't afford it, so I ended up having to come back home. And then from there, I started at Clark a few years later. Some years passed, so I tried again. I started at Clark. I went there for a while. And then my mom got sick, and she ended up having to have back surgery, so I took some time off to help her. And so that sidetracked me for a while, and then I tried again going to Georgia Perimeter. I think this was in like 2010. I started at Georgia Perimeter, and that's when it was a 2-year school, so they were starting to tell me, okay, you're coming up to your limit of the amount of money that you can borrow. So I started using my 401k from my job to pay my tuition at the time. But then once that ran out, I stopped going for a while. And then I started again in 2018 going to Arizona State University, which is the school that I'm currently in. And at that same semester, my mom got sick, and I was trying to take care of her while going to school. And then she subsequently died. And so once she died, then I had to take over with care for my grandmother, all while going to school. And then I started getting letters from Arizona State about reaching my max limit for financial aid. And now I'm at the point where I have this balance of like $14,000 that has to be paid down before I can register again. And I'm still not really, I get a few grants, but I don't get, student loans.
So you're only 2 semesters away, correct? From graduating.
Yeah.
What's your degree program?
It was in information technology.
It sounds like you've been juggling a lot, and it sounds like you actually have a busy household even this morning.
Yes. I'm sorry about that. Yes.
Hey, I understand. So who's in your household this morning?
Oh, it's my son, Caleb. Come here. Come here and say hi.
Hi.
Yeah, come over here and say hi.
Hi, good morning. So Ruby, what would it mean for you to finally be able to finish your degree? What would that mean for you and your son?
So it would mean that I would be able to purchase us a house. We could get out of this apartment. We could get off of, government assistance. It would show him that he could, do anything that he sets his mind to. Even when obstacles get in your way, you have to continue to be determined to reach your goals. And it would give me a sense of accomplishment because I have been working on this for the past 20 years. And at this point, I just want to graduate.
Absolutely. Well, let's get it done. I know that we are, Team Hope is rallying around, and we're doing some fundraising so we can help you get to your goal. And we will post links and allow people to do their own fundraising. And I'm confident that we'll make it happen. And so we look forward to, keeping updated on your journey and getting you to graduation.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you for talking with me this morning. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.